What's up, everybody? Welcome to the ReCoop. I'm your host, Cooper Daniels, and today is Thursday, November 16th. What's going on? How's everybody feeling? These are the first words I've spoken today. I haven't said anything out loud. It's all been in my head. And now I'm yelling at you, looking at the green dot. You know what I mean? We'll keep today quick. I know a lot of you are excited about a duo interview. There's going to be lots of people on that interview. It's going to be on the next block with Gary Maloof, the CTO of Algorand Technologies, and Big John Wood from the foundation, the CTO there. So it's going to be a CTO off. We'll look at the poll. I think they did a poll. Which CTO is better, Gary or John? It'll be good, man. So what's happening? Is anybody excited about anything? Are you feeling great? I haven't really looked at the news today. That's the way I've been spending this. I've been doing that show this week. I looked at Twitter a bit. I noticed that Bitcoin has dipped a touch. Obviously, and maybe not so obviously, I think, if you don't know, now you know, that the SEC has until tomorrow, I believe, to make a decision. The first time. It's not like they have to reject it or accept it. But I think the market has been anticipating potentially a Bitcoin spot ETF mass approval before tomorrow. So they have to decide to accept, delay, or reject. I don't think anybody expects them to reject it, but it looks like people are getting worried that maybe they may delay, or people are front-running insider information. And Gary is tipping off his friends. Who knows? Or maybe the markets bounce back and I'm talking nonsense. But anyways, you should know that tomorrow is the deadline for them to either accept or delay. They delayed some stuff yesterday. I mean, they could potentially delay today, obviously. They could have already delayed, and I don't even know about it yet. So we're going to keep this one quick. So why don't we dive in? Well, let's say what's up to the chat. How you guys doing? Who's in the building? Smash the like button, you silly bitches. Aiden is in here. Love you, man. You've been great. Good morning, Ludo. I saw that your gold token went live on an AMM or wherever. Michigan Mids, good morning. Mort, evening. How are you? CJ, good morning. 409, good morning. Richard Garvin, good morning. Mort, 50-50. He feels like it's a 50-50 shot if it's going to be accepted or delayed. If it gets delayed, we're obviously going to see a correction in the market, and that's what's going to be. You know it is, but it'll bounce back because people do anticipate it being accepted for sure. Approved. The word is approved, not accepted. Approved. And today I have met with the president of the Slovak Republic. We got a man on the scene, an everyday Algonaut meeting with presidents over here. Congratulations on that. That's cool. You're going to have to tell me about it on the show. Samino, good morning. All right. So let's look at some of the mainstream media. Let's check some CoinDesk, the mainstream crypto media. We'll look at some prices. We'll check, whatever. We'll talk about whatever and we'll move on. All right. So let's share the screen. Let's go here real quick. Let's get this jackass off my screen. No Jim Cramer, please. All right. So we're sharing. We're good. Let's go over here. Cool. So you guys can see it, right? I think so. Okay, the market is dipping, or basically sideways. Stocks making the biggest moves. These guys. China, by the way, Xi is in a newly cleaned up San Francisco, greeting Gavin Newsom right off the airplane. He's saying, Xi is saying all the right things. So anyways, the Dow is down about 100 points, down 1/3%. S&P 500 is sideways, and the NASDAQ is also sideways. Boeing Bonanza leaves Airbus in the dust. Okay, deflation could be coming this holiday season. All right, what you got, Walmart? All right, deflation could be coming. Prices have fallen, especially on general merchandise and on some key grocery items. Yet the discounter struck a cautious tone, saying customers continue to watch their spending. Walmart's down about 8%. I guess the market didn't like that news. Shoppers may get an early present this holiday season, falling prices in many gift-giving categories. Yeah, let's do that. In the US, we may be managing through a period of deflation in the months to come. And while that would put more unit pressure on us, we welcome it because it's better for our customers. Oh, you're a hero, Walmart. For more than a year, consumers have coped. We're good, right? I have this all set up, right? Anyways, inflation was flat month over month, according to the latest consumer price index. CFO Richard McPhail says that the worst of the inflationary environment is behind us. Even Thanksgiving will be lighter on Americans. Lower turkey prices mean that the average cost of a dinner for 10 people will cost $61, down from 4.5%. Stubborn inflation has been one of the biggest challenges for retailers, including Walmart, the largest retailer. It felt pressure from that again in the fiscal third quarter, even as it beat Wall Street sales and earnings expectations. Okay. The pockets of disinflation we are seeing are helping, but we like to see it more faster. Great. Cool. It's all good. A little deflation for the holiday season would be great. Lower prices, let's do it. Okay, so George Santos is out. Russia is still going strong. Going strong against the Ukrainians. Russia says it's destroying Ukrainians that crossed into the occupied territory, vowing to inflict hell on them. God, I wish all this war would just get the hell on with it. Not with the war, but like move the hell on with it. Man, I'm like barely holding on here. Charlie Munger says there isn't the slightest chance Buffett traded own account to enrich himself. Oh, yeah. Not the slightest chance. No chance. Home builder sentiment drops to lowest point of the year, but falling rates spurs some optimism. You guys all buying a house? Tim Cook, Elon Musk, Steve Schwartzman spotted at Xi Jinping's dinner with U.S. CEOs. All right, who's eating dinner with old G? Tim Cook, Elon Musk, Steve Schwartzman from Blackstone were among the guests. Cook was seated next to Chinese Minister of Commerce Wang Wentao. The dinner follows Xi's day-long summit with Joe Biden, which Biden called some of the most constructive and productive discussions we've had. Boeing, Salesforce, FedEx, Visa, Pfizer, MasterCard. What a dinner. What a dinner. All right, I don't even know what to say about that. Okay. What else? Okay, you're done. You're done, CNBC. Go crawl in a hole, CNBC. Now I'm yelling at websites. Yesterday I was yelling at crypto prices, and I was yelling at something else. Now I'm yelling at websites. Okay, let's refresh this, and let's share this instead. All right, Fed-friendly data lift bonds while stocks struggle. Yeah, we can let the stock struggle a bit and let the economy recover and get some disinflation and all of that. Hamas mastermind who tricked Israel to top target in Gaza tunnels. Hamas mastermind who tricked Israel is top target in Gaza tunnels. Okay. So they're trying to get this guy in the tunnels. Heard. All right. Biden-Xi meeting delivers small wins and promises of better ties. Yeah, do that. Do that. Let's avoid World War III and figure out how to live in somewhat of, ignorance is bliss, folks, on some level. Okay. Sorry, just lost half of you, I'm sure. Okay, let's keep going. I don't see anything. Do you guys see anything? This is just whatever, man. Biden again calls Xi a dictator. Look at him. He's like, We're making progress, but that guy's an asshole. Okay. I got to pay for this. I bet. Yeah, I can't. I have to. Yeah. All right. Enough. Let's go to CoinDesk real quick. Okay. Well, we're seeing prices recover a bit because last I looked, Ethereum was under 2 and Bitcoin was like low 36. So there you go. Taproot Wizards raises 7.5 million in seed round. Okay, nobody cares. Nothing? You guys don't have anything for me, huh? All right, what is Vivek Ramaswamy's crypto plan? Let's check it out. Okay, the 2024 U.S. presidential candidate, who's not going to win the job, is would fire most of the SEC. Okay, that's good. Direct the government to back off crypto software developers. All right, and ease a path for digital assets as commodities. Maybe he will win. Okay, presidential man Vivek Ramaswamy has revealed a crypto plan that aims to protect core aspects of the industry, including software developers and unhosted digital wallets. He says he wants to shrink the federal government dramatically and steer crypto into a clear regulatory structure that generally considers tokens to be commodities. Yeah. Has a message for most of the employees of the SEC. If he's elected to the White House, you're fired, and everybody still left at their desk would need to back off the crypto industry. Okay, bro. All right, Vivek. According to the candidate's new policy strategy, most cryptocurrencies are commodities that are none of the SEC's business. He shared with CoinDesk. Pharmaceutical entrepreneur remains among the top 4 GOP candidates, maintaining 5% support in a dwindling field dominated by former President Donald Trump. One issue that separates him from other candidates is his enthusiastic support of crypto as a financial innovation. He argues that the sector needs to have several freedoms protected: the right to code as a First Amendment freedom that should shield software developers from criminal or enforcement vulnerability, the right to maintain self-hosted digital wallets outside the reach of regulators, and the right to know how each new virtual asset will be treated by the government. A big part of what we're missing today is clarity. What we're going to have is rescinding any of those regulations that are allowing the regulatory state to go after perfectly legal behavior, but by claiming that somehow it shouldn't exist because they don't like it. All of that can end on my watch. All right, well, he's saying the right things for sure. That's for damn sure. I wonder if that dude is just angling for a VP. All right. Bitcoin near, that's an old article. That's all good. We're done. All right, let's look at the block to get the other side of things here. BlackRock files for a spot Ethereum ETF with the SEC. So it's official. BlackRock has officially filed for a spot Ethereum ETF with the US SEC. Now, are you guys following? We'll look at this a little bit. But recently, there was a bill or something proposed that any blockchain company that has been supported by the CCP in China is going to be banned, which does include iFinex, which is in the parent company of Tether, and what was it, a Conflux or something? There's a couple of them. So there's definitely some interesting things happening. And there's been a ton. I mean, you guys have seen it. Like printing of Tether has gone up so high, and redemptions of USDC are, the circulated supply of USDC is so low because people keep on redeeming. So the scam seems to be print Tether and then exit for fiat through USDC. It's pretty blatant, whatever that is, and however they're doing it. But USDC does seem to be the major off ramp for what I think the government would think are crypto criminals. So look, there's that. We'll talk about it in a second. Let's just get done with the news and the prices. Remind me. All right, but I don't see anything that Monetary Authority of Singapore to start a live wholesale CBDC pilot. Man, CBDCs, that was the whole show yesterday, is all these articles about how people are doing CBDC, central bank digital currencies. They are coming and they're disturbing. Be careful what you root for, folks. South Korea's national pension fund buys 20 million worth of Coinbase shares. Okay. Binance to start crypto exchange in Thailand. All right. All right. That's about it. Let's just look at one more crypto site. See, because sometimes they all have different shit. Blockworks. But okay. You guys just immediately went there. That's cool. All right. Aave Companies is rebranding to Avara. Okay. Singapore plot. Yep. We just talked about that. Submits his ETF. Yep. Fully homomorphic encryption roll-ups are one step closer to reality. All right. Well, let's get that encryption going. Sorry. JP Morgan tests tokenized portfolios with Avalanche blockchain tech. All right. Look at that. Any of you guys know how to do homo encryption? All right. So Solana denies security threat to Saga phones following Certic video. All right, let's hear it. Let's hear the rebuttal. I can't air the FUD and not air the rebuttal. In a statement to Blockworks, Solana denied a vulnerability to Saga phone holders from Certic. All right, the auditor said in a post on X that the phone has a bootloader vulnerability. Essentially, a backdoor can supposedly be installed on the phone, allowing the initial software responsible for starting of the device to be compromised. The bootloader is unlocked and software integrity cannot be guaranteed. Any data stored on the device may be available to attackers. Do not store any sensitive data on your Web3 device that is supposed to be your home for all your money, maybe. I don't know. The message is an indication that the phone has been hacked. However, it's not clear if the vulnerability is unique to Saga or if it could impact other Android devices. In an email to Blockworks, Stephen Laver, lead software engineer of mobile at Solana Labs, said that the Certic video does not reveal any known vulnerability or security threat to Saga holders. The video shows the user unlocking the bootloader, which is something that can be done on many Android devices. Unlocking the bootloader is an advanced feature of Saga and is disabled by default. We believe in allowing users a choice of how they use their phone. However, unlocking the bootloader is not a security vulnerability. A user must explicitly allow such changes to be made to their device, and those changes can only be made by an authorized user of the phone. However, if a user or an attacker proceeds to unlock the bootloader, then they not only go through multiple warnings, but their device is wiped along with their private keys. So it's not a process that can take place without users' active participation or awareness. Okay, well, there you go. That makes sense to me. Sounds like that Solana phone is just fine. All right. Let's go to CoinMarketCap real quick. Okay, we're going to have to refresh that because that seems like it's from yesterday. Yeah. All right. So you guys can see it. 36.5 just dipped under. We're red across the board on Bitcoin, but very, very slightly. So you got almost no, but look at the volume. Holy shnikes. In the last 24 hours, we're back over 30 billion. I haven't seen that in a bit. I don't know if I've been paying attention like that, but it was 23 yesterday, and now it's over 30 in the last 24 hours. So they are moving Bitcoins. All right, Ethereum is at 15 billion, still over 2,000, but it's testing that 2,000. I think that falls. I think we're headed down, folks, but I don't know. Not financial advice. XRP is down 5% over the last 7 days, down a bit, 1.5% over the last 24 hours, 62.5 cents. Solana's at $62 like a jerk off. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. Their phone's fine. All right, it's up 7. It's over the last week. It's up 37%. Cardano continues to perform. It's over 38 cents, 5% in the last 7 days. Chainlink still at around 14. down in the last 7 days. Polkadot is up green across the board, up 12% over the last 7 days at $5.53. A lot of angst. If you're in the Algorand community and you are looking to see where other communities that have similar types of angst, go check out the Polkadot community. They're all yelling at each other, leaving for AVAX. Some guy that apparently was popular says that he's tired of ghost chains and he's gonna go to AVAX. Okay, bro. You mean you're tired of your he's going to AVAX, not because it's not a ghost chain, it's because it's up 75% over the last week. You people are transparent. Cosmos is up, almost taking back $10. Hedera up 4% over the last 24 hours, over 6 cents. Near up 22% over the last week. VeChain sideways. Quants sideways. Down, really. And dun, dun, dun. Bum, 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 bum. Algorand loses another spot out of the top 50. FTT still sitting there like, no, bro. It's me. I'm the captain. Up 64% over the last week, that FTX token. No, it's so stupid. Algo, below 14 cents. Didn't it touch 15 recently? Down, up 15.5% over the last week. That's good. Pushing a bit up in the last hour and down a little over the last 24 hours. But there was a pump that got taken away. Sweet. Let's go to Vestige. For all my algo friends, let's check out the ASAs. Well, there you go. On Vestige, algo has taken 14 back. Maple token is up, which is what? That's like a treasury thing, right? Yeah, Maple. Okay. Chips, sort of in the green. Yeah, in the green. I mean, kind of. Vestige, Opal bounced back 7% in the last in the last day, and it's down 1.5%. Gora pushing down a bit, 7.5% from the last 24 hours, but still above 25 cents. KuCoin pushed down just a touch, 2.5% in the last 24 hours, but still high 0.013. That thing lives in the mid ones. Votecoin's up a bit. Go Mint is down a bit in the last 24 hours. So there you go. And then gold. The silver's pumping a bit. Broke 24. We were looking at it not so long ago at 22. So there you go. Silver, 23.83. Any of you gold and silver bugs out there? Gold trying to get back up over 2,000, up 1% today, up 0.5% over the last 30 days. Sweet. All right, I got a couple of minutes, folks. Tomorrow, I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm gonna let you guys go check out Gary and John on the next block. Those guys are great. Love those guys. Support those guys. And you guys can go hang out with them. That's a good interview that they landed. And that's that. So just what I was going to say is that I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. We're going to find out. Are they going to approve the like a basket of spot Bitcoin ETFs? Because it seems like they're going to do them all at once. They better. I mean, that would create a stupid advantage to BlackRock if they didn't. But or are they going to delay, which seems more likely? It seems to me that if they don't delay, then they are kind of admitting that they're not going to be able to effectively do anything to the Trons and the Justin Suns and the CZs. Because look, we're not in a not manipulated market. Maybe they do approve it because the manipulators are predominantly them at this point. So maybe they're okay with them being the manipulators, fine. But this market seems pretty highly manipulated. Certainly the FTX coins are highly manipulated. Are you kidding me? Like, the narrative didn't change like that. Solana isn't indestructible. The uses, give me a break. Okay. That's crazy. Now, Solana is a good technology and they're doing very good. So, okay, let's see what goes on. And maybe they are the ETH killer and the favored one. You know what I mean? But all I'm saying is that I lean towards thinking that they're going to delay because they still have some actions that they need to take against these overseas crypto. Justin Sun is not a good player. He's not a good actor on the scene. Like, nobody's ever thought that, and he's still running rampant, doing his thing. So you would think that they're going to delay that until they do whatever they're going to do to those people. But we'll see. We'll see tomorrow or maybe later today. All right, everybody, enjoy the next block. I'll see you tomorrow, Friday, at the same exact time, 12:30 p.m. Eastern. I appreciate you. If anybody's in the chat, smash the like. Okay, we already did that. Let me see. Best coin on there is Gora. Gora's awesome. AlgoKit Python is do or die for Algorand. I think AlgoKit and Python are fantastic ideas. They keep on progressing, making the developer experience better. It's great. Where's TRB? Let's get it, Coop. Tom, you're great, man. Thanks for tuning in. And doesn't Algorand have some ties with BSN? Oh, that's China, right? Real quick, before you guys go, I want to see what this guy's talking about. Google. BSN. All right, our buddy just pointed something out that's disturbing or potentially disturbing. I should have, on September 27th, which is that this year? I have no idea. What year is this? In Beijing, the Open Permission Blockchain Initiative, OPB, of the blockchain-based service networks officially announced Algorand, the world's first open source permissionless pure proof of stake blockchain for the next generation of financial products, was revealed as one of the first major public chains to join the OPB initiative. Just a few days ago, Algorand completed its first stage of cooperation with BSN, its integration with the BSN International Portal, and launched both its mainnet and testnet on BSN base. BSN is a global infrastructure based on the blockchain operating environment, providing one-stop shop for dApp developers to deploy and manage any permissioned or permissionless blockchain. That's why the integration localized. Interesting. With the vision of building a borderless economy, Algorand is committed to the development of an inclusive and a transparent system where anyone can build prosperity through decentralized applications and projects, no matter where they are. BSN is working on cultivating a prosperous blockchain industry ecosystem by solving the high-cost problem of dApp deployment and maintenance. With the official launch of Algorand mainnet and testnet on bsnbase.io last Friday, both the mainnet and testnet nodes are now installed on BSN public city nodes. Developers outside China can now choose to use a standardized environment. Algorand developers are also able to build dApps through BSN overseas PSNs and run nodes, as well as access the enterprise chain and financial data. On top of that, the BSN OPB initiative further brings the advanced technology of Algorand into the Chinese market. Okay, this is old because they're talking about Marshall Islands. Silvio says, we are thrilled for Algorand to join the BSN program, which enables the creativity of China to build on Algorand. I very much look forward to it. Okay, so this is old. Algorand BSN portal from 2021. provides a way to create a gateway service accessing BSN and Algorand support the world's largest. Okay, this is from 2022. Largest environmental hackathon in 2022 to push blockchain adoption for global sustainability. Fish Hackathon, first held in 2014, is the world's largest. Okay, and then if you guys just want to see real quick, CCP. Okay, news. All right, we'll just look at this. I don't even know what NextGov is, but House proposal prohibits agencies' use of blockchain tech tied to China. The bipartisan bill would limit the government's ability to acquire or enter into contracts with firms that use covered distributed ledger technology and blockchain equipment or services. Bipartisan House legislation introduced last week would limit the federal government's ability to purchase or use. Okay, so this is the federal government's ability to purchase or use is designed to address cybersecurity concerns associated with the use of technologies from Chinese government-linked firms. Our bipartisan bill ensures that the federal government is not giving China a backdoor to access critical national security stuff. All right. Well, certainly not going to be looked at positively, Algorand's association with them. All right, everybody. Thank you so much. I'll continue on that if there's anything interesting to look at. Was I not sharing any of that? I'm sorry, but you heard me, I guess. I appreciate you guys. I'll see you next time tomorrow, 12:30 p.m. Eastern. And yeah, have a great rest of your Thursday. See you tomorrow. Peace.